Hello and welcome to another session on SharePoint. This session is going to be on how to post to the discussion board features of SharePoint, and that's kind of handy if you want to have a discussion, so you could post a question or a situation or whatever you wanted input on from other folks that have access to that SharePoint site, and then you could have kind of ongoing discussions that you don't have to have in person, but that are still very unique particular situation, and you can see the advantage of maybe within a building there could be discussion on what to do about a particular problem that you have as a building, or maybe a department, or maybe it's district wide where it's a little bit harder to get together on a timely basis. So for example, all the first grade teachers might have a particular question or a discussion amongst themselves without having to get together and meet, and then everybody's calendars don't have to match up just perfectly. And so you'll kind of see the advantage of that. From the home page of the school here, the Salsa City Cardinals website, I'm just going to go to the top and change the www to SP. That stands for SharePoint, and I'm going to hit enter. That should bring me to the kind of the home area here, and it shows all the schools across the top. I'm going to go ahead and click Cardinal because that's the first one there. I'm going to go into the team discussion area, and I'm going to just there's a couple older discussions in there that were started probably just as kind of a test too. I'm going to hit new, and I'm going to choose discussion. And I'm going to type in weather here just for something. This is kind of just a test here. And then I'm going to go down to the body area, and I'm going to go, do you think we will have a white Christmas? Okay. So do you think we will have a white Christmas is the question I just typed in. I can highlight that. I could choose the color for that font. I could highlight this and make it italic, whatever you want to do. There's some features you could center some different things or whatever. That's all kind of a nice little, you can even have links so you could reference a particular, what do you think of this new website I found that has blank, or what do you think about the new color of desks available, or whatever you wanted to have. You can have a link right there. So I'm going to say, what do you think we will have a white Christmas? And then I'm going to hit OK. So now it comes up and it sees there's a new discussion point posted by who created it and the time, and so that's kind of fun. And through the magic of kind of the technology here, I'm going to log on a different login here. I'm going to log in and see if I can't do a quick reply to that post from a test account here. I'm going to just type in a particular post. Yes, I think we'll have 2 inches of snow. Just for something to say here, and hit OK. And then I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to hit refresh on this web page here just at the top, a little refresh button, and oh look, I've got a little reply there. So I can go ahead and click on the weather part of that, and look, someone here named Teacher Test said, yes, I think we'll have 2 inches of snow. And so now, as Lance Swanson again, I could go in there and hit reply and say, excellent, or whatever I want to say back, and hit OK. And you can see it's an ongoing discussion there, and it shows kind of what's going on with that. So these are some kind of fun little things. Some things that you might want to also add in there would be under actions. You could alert, and you could get an email to your Outlook every time somebody actually posts a change or a setting to that or whatever like that. And there's all their other kinds of settings in there and that sort of thing. But for the most part, that's kind of how to start a discussion and to reply to a discussion. And it's really, really a handy feature within SharePoint, and it really changes the ability to have those discussions without being there in person and working calendars. It's really on their own time. The discussion can go on, and it can kind of continue on, and the references can be made and that sort of thing. So once again, that's kind of a handy feature in SharePoint.